Hey guys, good Friday morning to you. For all you workers, Friday means something. To me, it's just another day. But anyway, it is Friday morning. It's about 74 degrees here. Hey Google, good morning.
Good morning, Rusty. The time is 7:27 a.m. Currently in 78611 it's 76 and partly cloudy. Today, there will be scattered thunderstorms with a forecasted high of 94 and a low of 74. Have a good one.
Hey Google, tell us a joke.
Where do math teachers go on vacation? To Times Square.
Weak. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
In Bangor right now, it's 76.
76? Wow. Got a heat wave. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Phoenix, Arizona?
In Phoenix, it's currently 95. There is currently an excessive heat warning in effect.
It's 95 in Phoenix now. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Alpine, Texas?
The temperature in Alpine right now is 64.
Yes! That's where old Dad's headed. Anyway, today I got to take my AC out, the one that I put in the window for the temporary AC. I'm going to go ahead and take it out because I'm going to use the Danby and see if I have any issues with it prior to going to Alpine, okay? Because out there, got a limited choice. But anyway, what else is going on? It's a nice day out there. It's partly cloudy, but it's cool. I got the windows open and fan going, and I'm fine. So, George Freeman on July the 4th says, Buddy's sounds like, Buddy's is a little grocery store in Kingsland, Texas, a little quick stop. Says, sounds like Macy's in New York City's 10 floors for women's stuff and 1 floor for men. Though they do have a nice pub in the cellar, so you know where to find me. Well, that's interesting. I didn't know they had a bar. Anyway, well, the reason they got 10 times as much stuff for women is women buy 10 times as much stuff as men. And that's just the way it is, and it's always been that way. Wendy McGee, nice drive in Central Texas, says, I don't, whatever that means. We have Harvey and we had Harvey and 2 or 3 minor floods, and now the ground is saturated. We have another one coming Monday and Tuesday with Hurricane Burl on its heel. I'm leaving here, wherever here is. Where's here, Wendy? Florida? Probably. Mike Brandenburg, wow, I like those angled parking spots. Most here in Kentucky are 90 degrees, hard to back out without hitting someone. Yeah, whenever I park in the parking lot anywhere, I always park way out where there's not many cars at all. Mike Butterfield, 99 degrees here in Hawthorne, Nevada. Colonel, humidity 4%. Yes, sir, I know. I was in Capitan and had a lot of days with single digits. It's okay. Brenda Coetta, I like anyway, guys. I say anyway, guys, all the time. I do. I say guys, anyway, guys, anyway. That's the way it is. That's what kind of guy I am. LOL. Now this is clear and focused. Very nice. Atlanta cold is enough north for me, but thinking of address in Tennessee, retirement income tax free. Excited for your new travel adventures. Okay. Well, see, in Texas, we don't have a state income tax, so we don't worry about all that. Cinnamon Girl, I'm the same way regarding relationship. Anyway, she goes and talks about some things that happened in her life and so forth. Says she appreciates my candor. I imagine a lot of us listening to you speak do. Well, good. Thank you, Cinnamon Girl. Bonjean, or Bonjean. Thanks for sharing the car show. I had a 67 Camaro 327 convertible, my first new car. Boy, that was a good one if you were going to get a new car. PJ Bickerfull, here he goes. Welcome to all new subs and Rusty's Rangers. Let's go for a drive with episode 290 with the Honorable Grandmaster, legendary, world-renowned drive time with the man, the myth, the legend, the one, the only, your man in Central Texas, where the word of the day is anyway. Sergeant Major of all Rusty's Rangers. Thank you, PJ Bickerfull. You have a good day, man. Always good to see your comments. Anyway, Kimberly Smiles, P9, whatever. Thanks for the ride. You're a safe driver. Ever thought, even though you did all the talking, it didn't sound like rambling to me, but rather informative. As usual, how many towns did we go through, if any, during the drive? LOL. When you walked off from the women because you didn't want to hear her problems. Oh my. I wouldn't have ever thought you would do that to anyone. Hee hee. I do it to everyone. I didn't just single her out. I mean, you know, if you're going to try to dump a load of trash in my mind, well, you know, if I'm in a good mood, I'll listen for a few seconds. But no, never mind. Stand guard at the door of your mind. You know the drill. Avlisk, my driver's ed teacher, told us the most dangerous place to drive was in a parking lot, based on the number of accidents. I've remembered that for 49 years, and so far so good. Yeah, parking lots are dangerous because most people aren't looking where they're going. They're focused on getting them the spot closest to the front door. Hot Limited, I'm sitting outside right now and having a couple of cold ones. Good for you, Hot Limited. Prost, that's what you say in German. That's what Karen Holly said. Robert Bradford, Rusty, what camera are you using for your drives? Thanks. I have one camera, guys. One. I don't have just one. I've got a LG G4 that was launched about 3.5 years ago, and I got it for $76 used. It's got a, what do they call it? I don't know what, stabilization, image stabilization. Works great. Pamela Lee, Rusty, you are funny. You don't have any extra pounds. You are like me. Take care. You too, Pamela. Karen Holly, you hit the nail on the head. My first accident was in a shopping mall uncovered parking lot where I merely had to pull in between two cars. I had received my driver's license the day prior. I had a fender bender. Have been overly cautious driver ever since. Well, it doesn't hurt to be cautious because there's some people out there texting. They may not see you. Andrea Wingreen, John and I enjoyed riding with you today. You and John have a lot in common. You are both great storytellers. We like listening to your stories, even if it's about nothing, because even nothing is about something. That's pretty good. Think about that for a minute. I did. Pretty smart. Rokomo1, thumbs up to you. Pamela Chandler, love the drives with no purpose because you're always so interesting. Rusty, so excited about our next adventures in Alpine. Maybe a museum or two. Stay safe and cool. They have a museum, a West Texas museum at Sul Ross University. I could go do that. High Heel Prince, is it about Beer 30, Rusty? Beer 30 is about 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. No, it's early in the morning here now. But yesterday when that was posted, it may have been. Kevin Loving, good old HEB. When I was a young pup raising a family in the Air Force in San Antonio, I used to buy brisket there for 38 cents a pound, cheaper than chicken. I hear you had to live pretty tight, didn't you? Pamela Teehee, City Data Forum, General Forums, Automotive, anyone else remember when you could tell the year model of a car by looking at the tail lights? Yeah, I could do that, you know. But anyway, tail lights and headlights. Most headlights had a little different shape. Or, you know, the cover. ICU812, will you make a video of Terlingua Ranch while you're on your trip? I might, because I got to go that way to go get my pizza at Long Draw Saloon. I go right through the middle of the Terlingua Ranch. I'm not going to go to the Terlingua Ranch headquarters because the last 3 miles of that road is a road from hell. Gavin H, comment call, the blue laws in South Carolina, and with the 4th falling on a Sunday, is like this. You got to buy a 5th on the 3rd for the 4th. Good thinking, Gavin. Plan ahead, boy. Anyway, Pamela Teehee, think I recently used that Pontiac. Only made a very limited number of the Pontiac Judge. I believe they produced like 6,725 in 1969 through 71. They go for big money fun car. Thank you, Pamela. My cat, and I am Rusty. Glad you got the home base done, especially the AC. Looking forward to the next step in the traveling. Me too. Yeah, I've got a plan. I've always got a plan. They don't work. Some of them don't work worth crap, but I got one. Also got on a Gildan t-shirt. I got 6 of these, and they're comfortable. They're real lightweight Gildan t-shirts, and I wear them all day long. I go to the grocery shopping wearing this t-shirt. I don't care. Petra Olson. My parents live in New Braunfels, and I did not know there was a chip factory there. What was the brand name, Rusty? It's called El Milagro, which in Spanish means the miracle. Pamela Teehee, man, the water was almost completely gone. That's at the Llano River low water crossing. Hardly anyone there. Midweek holiday kills business for places that depend on sales from a holiday. That's true. Mike Brandenburg, yes, would be a lot better and safer. Trying to back out sharply, watching the front swing around and back is not safe. I always park where I can just pull straight out. Tracy Phillips, your driving and talking videos are one of the reasons I watch your channel. They are interesting, and your lifestyle is what most of us wish we had. Well, if you, instead of wishing about it, go do it. We are currently taking care of our grandchildren, the love of our lives, ages 3, 6, and 7. Have a good day, friend. You know, everybody's got their own prison. Even me. My prison is enjoying life. Bernie O'Shaw. I was driving up Texas 29 today, 7/5, July 5th. Know where Kingsland is. Was gonna some try to find you, but I realized that the old is on the road doing road videos about the Central Texas area, so I just headed on to Iran for the night. Yeah, it's a good stop. When you head out to Big Bend, you got my place anytime you want it at Big Bend Valley, 1 mile north of BFW on Texas 118. Yeah, Safe RV Travels. Yeah, but yeah, I know where that is, because my place was just behind, was west. You turned right beside the VFW and went down that road about 2 miles, turned right for about a half mile. I had 20 acres back in there. Pamela Teehee, or 40 acres. Thanks for the driving video. You're welcome. Dreaming, thumbs up. Gregory Atkins, 78611. Doesn't Google recognize 78609? Yeah, it does. But it bases your daily brief on the your current location. My current location is in zip code 78611. Good old HEB organic frozen blueberries, yummy. Yeah, they are, and they're a good price, not expensive. Wayman Samang, I heard you, Rusty, on relationships. Any relationship. I finally figured it out after 66 years that I'm not compatible with anyone except myself. LOL. Well, some people are, and there's not a damn thing wrong with it. Sue D just was curious what Texas told you about paying the camera ticket you got. I feel that is entrapment when any state does that. They just told me that, you see, the city of Killeen told me that they could somehow that would attach to my driver's license number, and when I tried to renew the license tags on my vehicle, they wouldn't let me renew them until I paid that fine. But I called the state of Texas and found out that was poo-poo. Anyway, Sarah J's got a question about the black and gray hose and some other stuff. I'll just try to answer it generally by saying this. Whenever I'm hooked up at a full hookup, of course I hook up the drain hose to the dump hole, and then I open both valves, okay, and I leave those open the whole time I'm there. You know, I don't let the tanks fill up and then dump, fill up and then dump. I just leave them open the whole time I'm there. Like when I'm at my home base, if I'm here for 6 months, I've got those valves open. Now I do put a little of that, it's called Campa Chem. It's a chemical you put down the toilet. I put about maybe 2 tablespoons down it every day, and that just keeps it works for me, so I'm good. So anyway, traveling with Rick, the most dangerous place to be anywhere in the world, a public road. That's probably true. This is the last. We'll do 2 more. B&L Empty Nesters. Hey, Rusty, and nice places to fish and many white-tailed deer hunting lodges nearby. A lot of white-tailed deer in this area, and a lot of hunting leases, not lodges around here. They call them hunting leases. Yeah, checking Llano County. Mike Brandenburg, yeah, back when the USA made most of the autos. That's true. That auto show was all in the 50s, most of them, and some 40s. GGW toilet right next to the kitchen. Gross, no room for a fridge. Anyway, that's on the tiny home. Sarah J. Viva the slab. Thanks, Rusty. Thank you, guys. And with that in mind, hey, Google, tell us a joke.
Never try to annoy someone with bird puns, because two can play at that game.
You know what a toucan is? Okay. But anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, this is Rusty78609 saying thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye, anything your little heart desires. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all my videos now. And the reason I leave that link is I get a small commission, and it doesn't cost you 1 penny. If you don't want to fool with it, don't. But if you do, I appreciate it. Some of you have, and I appreciate that very much. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day is good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stone, and it will help you lose weight because you'll be full of water. You won't want to snack, and that's very good. What else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in deeply, hold it for a few minutes, and then breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Sure it is. What else? Stretch, walk. Do all that stuff to keep your body healthy, and you'll feel better for it, and you'll want to do things, okay? What else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Don't let negative Nancy or negative Ned dump any crap in your head, okay? You know, you don't need to listen to the world's problems. You don't need to fill your head with the problems from all over the world, okay? And believe me, the media does that. They show you the problems from the whole earth, okay? And then you're going to compact all of those problems right into that little brain of yours. So don't do it. You know, keep your thoughts local and stay in charge of your mind. But anyway, enjoy your life one day at a time, actually one moment at a time. Stay right in that moment, because if you live in the past, you're going to be depressed. If you live in the future, you're going to be anxious, wanting to get there. But if you just live right now, you can hear the harmony. Anyway, thumbs up, guys. Adios, bye-bye from Central Texas in my 16-foot travel trailer. Bye-bye.